Hey, we're live. We're live. All right. I got a little music, a little festive music. This is techno. One of my favorite songs. The song called Diana. Come on in, good people. Come on in. Dance for you. I wanna dance for you. Ooh, my hair. Look at his hair. All right, y'all. What's going on? I'll turn the music down a little bit. Turn the music down a little bit, yes. So, we are at the day of the new moon in Lake Capricorn. Well, hello there, Jerome. Welcome, my friend. Yes, Jerome. My favorite Gemini. My favorite, actually, Taurus, Gemini cusp, if you really want to be technical or whatever. What's going on, baby? How you doing? I'm here to do a live reading for this new moon that we're having in Capricorn, the solar eclipse. Very interesting energies. Okay, I can tell you, a few weeks ago I talked about my shadow side wanted to peek away, wanted to come out and play. She's been coming out. She's been coming out. All right. So anyways, I do want to do a reading for the people. This is my gift to you. All right. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, all that good stuff, you know, or Happy Family Day for, you know, those people who don't celebrate any type of holidays. All right. But anyways, today is new moon in Capricorn. We have a lot of planets in Capricorn right now. That Capricorn Earth energy, that cardinal Earth energy. Let me say that cardinal Earth energy. So what does that mean, right? What does Capricorn mean to you? All right. Capricorn is long term. Capricorn withstands the test of time. That's Capricorn energy in a nutshell, right? And by it being an earth sign or an earth element, that brings in the other factor of being grounded, but also being tangible, things that you see in this tangible realm, okay? In this 3D dimension that we're in currently, all right? When we're conscious, that's what that is. Cardinal signs are the signs who initiate. Those are the people who move forward, who go after shit, right? Those are the more high vibrational energy surrounding Capricorn. Now, Capricorn also has some lower vibrational energies. You know, Capricorn can be the know-it-all. Capricorn energy can also be sneaky and deceptive to a certain extent. They are, you know, we think that Virgos are people pleasers, but Virgos are people pleasers because they just unconsciously are like that. But when a Capricorn is a people pleaser, they are a people pleaser with a hidden agenda that you may or may not know about. And a lot of times Capricorns, it's kind of hard for them to hide, you know, that they fake or they're doing some fake shit. Okay, let's just put it out there. All right, let's just put it out there. Now, everybody has a shadow and a light side. And it's important for you to embrace both. Both of them can help you through this life cycle, through this journey, in this incarnation. Both. Jerome says, pulls out notepad and takes notes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, Jerome has been within the astrology realm, teaching and learning and sharing knowledge and wisdom. He's one of what I call my favorite Geminis. I call him my favorite messenger, right? Because we know Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is the messenger. That's the communication planet, right? And so they also love to learn. They love to learn and they love to teach. They're the investigators, all right? So whenever you're dealing with a Gemini, just know that they low-key, they investigate every goddamn thing. Everything you say and do. Okay? Okay, so anyways, that's the Capricorn energy. So we have, I believe, Pluto in Capricorn, or getting ready to go direct or something like that. Look, don't quote me on it. Look it up yourself. Fact check. All right, fact check. So Pluto, what's Pluto? Transformation, right? But this is earthly transformation. Okay, so as I go through this reading and find out where these energies fit into your own reality, all right, because they're going to be different for each person. They really are. They're going to be different for each person. So as y'all come in, y'all get to watch this, or for the people who do the replay, whatever the case is. I know y'all getting ready for the food and all that kind of stuff. I know the food ain't ready yet because it's 12:30. Food ain't ready yet. All right, it's not. So like the video, share this information with somebody who may need it. Sharing is caring, y'all. Sharing is caring. Give a thumbs up in game. Give a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and don't forget to hit the bell notification bell to make sure you get notified when I go live again, or when I start to dish out more content on this channel. All right. Follow me on Instagram if you choose to. Same name, I am well versed. And it's also, if you'd like to book a personal reading, the information is always down below in the description box. All right. Because again, energy is fluid. There are a lot of different energies that are coming within this reading. So all of it may be for you. Some of it may be for you, or none of it may be for you. If you want something for your own personal energy, I suggest that you book a personal reading. There's no way around that. Okay. I'm going to have all the energy that's strictly focused on you. All right. So we got Jupiter in Capricorn. We got the sun in Capricorn. What else do we have in Capricorn? And Jupiter in Capricorn, there's two polarities to that, in my opinion. I see a lot of people talk about the bad stuff with this Jupiter in Capricorn, or the lower vibration stuff. Oh, Jupiter is at fall in Capricorn and blah, 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 blah. No, what I see is 2020, this new year, and I wouldn't call it new year yet, right? Because new year doesn't start until March, because everything is dead right now in Capricorn season. FYI. All right. All right. This 2020 cycle, all right, all I can see is the year, of course, the year of change, balance. But I feel like, we are moving to the polar opposite, right? So, for example, where there may have been a particular, how can you call it, a particular category that was up here, right? And there was another category that was down here at the bottom. Those roles will be reversed. Okay, those roles will be reversed. If you follow me on Instagram, I shared in my story that small businesses are going to run 2020. They really are. I mean, you just look at it, the paradigm shift, right? All the things that are happening, the government is putting more tight restrictions and constraints on certain things. Why is that? Maybe because they don't have any money. Or maybe because the value of the dollar is continuously dropping. I'm just saying. Now, there's also this element of Jupiter in Capricorn that's a little bit more on the brighter side, because remember, Jupiter is expansion. Jupiter is knowledge. Jupiter is higher learning to a certain extent, right? Higher institution of learning, right? The higher mind is Aquarius, but this is higher learning. This is being inquisitive, wanting to know why, right? But when you couple it with the Earth Capricorn energy, it's it being in your face, right? It's in your face. It's not going to, like, you can tangibly see this. Okay, you can tangibly see this. So what does that mean? So that means, okay, well, we've moved from Jupiter in Sagittarius, where, it was, it was at home, it was comfortable, it was, let me expand this, let me make this bigger, let me do this, let me do that. And for some people, I really feel like that Jupiter in Sagittarius was not expansive as most people would have liked it to be, because of all the other retrogrades and aspects that we were having during that particular time. That astrological year of Jupiter being Sagittarius, there weren't a whole lot of positive astrology aspects that were happening during that time. Okay. So with that being said, I'm not going to do a whole spiel on the Jupiter and Capricorn situation, but let us go ahead and get into the reading. All right, let's go ahead and get into the reading. So I'm going to start with my Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle deck. All right, I'm starting with this. And I was drawn to this before I even started the reading. All right. If you're watching this, take a deep breath in. And exhale deeply. Take a deep breath in. Inhale from the root chakra, okay? Inhale from the root chakra and exhale through the throat chakra, all right? So in other words, when you do that, it helps you to clear your mind where you're not thinking. The only thing that's coming to you during that time period is whatever spiritual messages need to come through, all right? All right. And as I said, that's soul time, solar plexus, okay? Sorry about that, y'all. All right. Spirit messages do you have for the collective for this new moon in Capricorn and this solar eclipse? What messages do you have for the collective? What do we need to know? I just saw magic. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Magic. Alchemy. Ooh-wee. Get to doing what you need to do. All right. Be the alchemist. Be the alchemist. It's time to work your magic. Work your jelly. Capricorn is tangible. Get to working with your hands, with your mind. Okay? Put the things in your mind in your hand. Okay? Write out your goals. Write them out. Start off with the big goals. You got the big goals up here, right? With the big goals, there are small, tangible goals that make up this big goal. So what do? Think about all the things that need to be done or that you think need to be done, right? For that big goal to get accomplished. Write those down. Because it is much easier for the human mind to process these small incremental growths and changes than it is for them to be overwhelmed by this big overarching goal. Okay. Practical. Practicality. Make it practical. Make it plain. Make it plain. Make it plain. Make it plain. Okay. Realization. Universal love. People are really realizing, what's really happening, what's going on. Authority. I told y'all about the government, what they were doing, what they're doing. Earth. All right. Spirit, I thank you in advance for your clear and concise messages, and know that you're always welcome here to provide us with what we need for our highest and greatest good. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Root chakra, man. I just told you about that root chakra. The root chakra, to me, it signifies the importance of stability, right? That's earth energy. That's the earth element, stability. All right. All right. Spirit messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for us? Oh, 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 oh. Ah! Hey, I'm not making this shit up. What does that say? Hold on, let me fix that. What does that say? Prosperity. 3 and 6, the number 9. Prosperity. It says the frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. What I tell y'all? Hold on, let me get this right. I'm sorry, y'all, for the glare. Prosperity. Look at the number. The number 9. Wait a minute, y'all. The comments just started popping up. I'm sorry if I haven't responded to y'all. What's going on, Adriana? What's up, Liquor Good Scorpio? Ah, my boy. I remember you being on Ravina's live. What's going on? How y'all doing? I appreciate y'all coming in for this live reading. I appreciate y'all sending y'all prosperity energy. All right. Y'all, look, I'm not making this up. Y'all just saw me shuffle. We got the number 28. What does it say? Gaia. Who is Gaia? Who is Gaia? It's it. And we go from 36, which is 9, to 10. Okay. It says the frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. What I say? What I say? Prosperity, Mother Earth, and then look at this transition. What did I tell y'all about the polarities, about how everything is shifting? Everything is shifting. There's a transition period happening right now. We're experiencing it all. The number 7 is there. It says the frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of our existence in our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. Some of y'all may have been pushing too hard. Some of y'all may have been pushing too hard. Remember I told you about manifesting and the use of magic, right? Sometimes you don't have to put in as much effort as you think you have to, right? Jupiter allows that Saturn Capricorn energy to be a little easier on you, because Jupiter is about, kind of flowing, going, just kind of spread out. Okay. Whereas Saturn is more compact. It's together. So you have this, again, the polarities. You have Saturn who wants to be tight, right? Then you have Jupiter wants to expand. So you have this constant doing this. That's what's happening. This is what's happening. Just going, right? So what does that mean for the collective? What does that mean for us? What that means for us is that Mother Earth is providing prosperity for us during this transitionary period. That's what this is. Mother Earth, Gaia, earth elements. So that means tap into the earth elements. Go touch a tree. Go hug a tree. Shit. Get grounded. I keep seeing this card right here. This card right here. It says get grounded. Look at how her chakras are aligned. Look how she's sitting there Indian style in peace. Nothing on her mind. She's just there. She's just sitting there. What does that mean to you? What does that mean to you? That means that you have to get centered with the earth. You have to become one with that earth element so that you can bring in the prosperity, because there's a transition that's happening and you are a part of the transition. Simple. You are part of the shift. If you are here on earth, you are a part of the shift. This card just wanted to flip over. It says belief with the number 11. Okay. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. What Capricorn, you know, that ain't, you know, what's crazy is that my phone rang. It was a Capricorn during the Capricorn reading. All right, I said what I said. Okay, I said what I said, and that's that on that, Jack. But again, look at this. We got the 9, the 10, we got 11 here, we got 7. I'm trying to see with the 7. There's almost like there's this how can I call it? There's the reversal, right? There's the reverse. Oh, Adriana says my ascendant is in Capricorn. So this is going to really hit you. Like, I mean, you should be really, really, really feeling this energy. Source, that's my name, Liquor Good Scorpio. Transition, center, yes. That's what this is about. So as we move through gaining the prosperity from the earth, right? From Mother Gaia blessing us, giving us what we need with our abundance, right? Knowing that we are always provided for. Once you have it in your mind, you get it in your hands. Okay, once you get it in your mind, you get it in your hands. Okay, be careful what you get in agreement with. Be careful what you get in agreement with. Be careful of the thoughts that you think, the words that you speak. Because during that time, so as we prepare for this transition to prosperity, okay, you have to have that underbelly, that underlying energy of believing and knowing that it's happening. It's already happened. Speak as if things are already there. They have already happened. Not as your current reality is, because it's all a fucking illusion anyways. Jerome says my Mars is in Capricorn and Capricorn rules my 6th house. There you go. Mars is in Capricorn. Mars in Capricorn is a little slower, right? But I feel like this energy is going to hit you if you have those placements within Capricorn. It's going to hit you very hard, and it's going to push you into a transition that allows you to help. Okay, allows you to help your own prosperity move further along. Okay. He says, "Stunzo, it's time for a deep coma-like sleep." Thank you, thank you. Good, have a good rest. All right, have a good rest. And then at the bottom of the deck, we got synergy with the number 5. Synergy. It says the frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious. Good grief. Not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that the new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. That's what this transition is about, right? That's what the transition is about. It's putting things in order. Okay, if you know anything about earth signs like order. Okay, they do. They like order. They like stability. They like to be able to predict and forecast. Well, this is what this is doing. This is what the transition is doing. It's grabbing the energy. Okay, it's grabbing the energy to place you in a position of prosperity. But the underlying belly, okay, the underbelly of this energy, of this vibration, is your belief in knowing that you're connected to earth. You have everything that you need. It's already in you. You already have it. Okay. Let me pull some cards from my tarot dreams deck. I'm going to pull some tarot. And I see the color purple. I also see the color blue and the color green as being very prominent colors. If you can wear purple, I have purple nails right now. The color blue, I have a blue shirt on right now. And the color green. Hell, even orange. I believe on the thumbnail, there's an orange zigzag line on the thumbnail that I put on this video. But orange too. So you got orange, blue, purple, and green. Even pink. You can throw pink in there too. Those colors are going to be very instrumental. So if you are doing any metaphysical spiritual work, you're doing any spell work, any candle magic, I would definitely say get you a purple. If you have purple, if you have orange, if you have blue, if you have green, and pink, those would be really good colors. Remember, blue, that's the throat chakra. That's also Taurus. It's Taurus energy. Okay. Purple, crown chakra. That's you getting your mind together, getting your mind right. That's part of your whole belief system. Okay. Green is I think that's the heart chakra. Get your heart right. Get your heart in a good space. All right. All right. Let's pull some cards from the Tarot of Dreams deck. Hold on, y'all. Before I continue, let me relight. Oops. My sage. I want these messages to come out as clear as possible. See, the light keeps changing. I'm gonna put this over here. Okay. All right. Spirit messages do you have for collective for this new moon in Capricorn and the solar eclipse? What messages do you have for the collective? What energies will we be dealing with? What do we need to focus on? Give us some inspiration. Give us some belief, some faith through this transitionary period. Show us how we can be prosperous during this time. Thank you in advance. Here, what messages do you have for the collective? Messages do you have? Okay, these cards decided they want to flip over. We got the Two of Wands. We got the Death card in reverse. And we got the Ten of Swords. Okay. We're going to make note of those cards. I don't feel like these cards are for this reading, but we'll keep note of these cards. You know, the Ten of Swords, you know, basically being tired of it all, right? Ten of Swords being tired of it all. Then we have the Death card in reverse. That's Scorpio's energy in reverse. So I claim this as Taurus energy when it's in reverse, in my opinion. Another earth element, right? Another earth element. But with the Death card in reverse, some people are not letting go. So that's why I don't feel like, for some people, that may be true. And then the Two of Wands, maybe some people having some options to choose from. All right. Let's see. What messages do you have for the collective? Messages do you have? You say you see a reddish ring around me, Adriana? I wonder what or who that is. I am a fire element. Whoa. Hold on. Okay. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Being in control of your emotions. Okay. Your emotions are playing a big role in what's happening. You know, I believe we have Mars in Scorpio until like the first or second week in January. I think that is. So that's what that could be. That could be that energy, that Mars and Scorpio energy kind of going through the waters. Whoa. We got the King of Cups. We got the Queen and the King. What in the world? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. All these cards just fell out. Hold on. Hold on. Let me grab these other cards. Wait. Wait. Sorry. Okay. Let's talk about this. This Queen and this King of Cups. You got this perfect pair. So it's like some of y'all may be getting into relationships, or an emotionally sound relationship with somebody else, or partnership. Some of y'all may be dealing with a water sign. That's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. All right. But to me, this looks like y'all getting a handle on your emotions, getting a handle on how you feel about certain things, certain people, places, and situations. Because for some of y'all, that may be keeping you from your prosperity, may be keeping you from believing that things will turn out in your favor. Okay. Let's see if I can get one more card from this deck, and then I'm going to move on to my African American Tarot deck, because that deck has really been speaking to me lately. So let's see if we can get something else out of this deck. Okay. All right. So we got, wow, we got the Ace of Cups. Right, that way. Boom. We got the Ace of Cups. And then we have the Seven of Swords. So remember I told y'all about that low vibrational Capricorn energy that can be fake, phony, doing shit behind your back. Bottom of the deck, we got the Empress card. I talked about the Taurus energy. I did. I talked about that Taurus energy. So let's talk about this, okay? Let's talk about being in alignment, okay? Being in alignment with your own growth, all right? Be in alignment with your own growth. So in order to be in alignment with your own growth, you have to be emotionally stable. Things, people, places, situations, and scenarios should not move your emotions left or right, because that'll take you out of the vortex of the vibration in which you need to be in order to get what it is that you are desiring to have in your hands, or in your bank account, or in your closet, or in your purse, whatever the case is, right? And so with all this water energy, it seems like there's it can either be very intuitive energy, or this can be very emotional energy, or basically some people being how you call it, like masters of their own emotions. Okay, I feel like some people are being masters of their own emotions, but then you have this Seven of Swords. That person, like, there's some people may have been putting a mask on. Some people may have been putting a mask on. There may be some people that you, and I was just telling this to my dad on the phone earlier. I was telling him, I was like, the masks are coming off. The masks are literally coming off. The people that you thought were one way end up turning to be out another way. But a lot of times people wait until the end of the year, until they go into the new year, to cut these people off or to get rid of them. But it's like, motherfucker, they've been showing you that they want shit. You just didn't want to open up your eyes and see it for yourself, because you were too emotionally wrapped up in this motherfucker and these people, right? You were emotionally wrapped up in these people. That's why you couldn't let them go. They were being fake and fraud the whole time. They were being fake and fraud the whole time. Jerome says, funny that you say that, because this solar eclipse is happening in my 5th house, which rules children, creativity, and romance. Yes, relationships. Okay. So if people have already shown you who they are, or people are being fake, in other words, watch out for people being fake and phony. Watch out for them. Watch out for them, because they know that you are birthing something new, something very, very lucrative, and they want to hang around. They want to be around for it. It's up to you to decide if you want those people to be in the mix or not, because you already know these people are not, they don't have good intentions to begin with. So that's why I say there's this transition that we are having that's going on, you know, and the transition involves prosperity. And so you'll have people around you that want to be a part of this prosperity. They want to be a part of this fucking harvest that you are about to reap. But the thing is that, well, if you have them be a part of that, then you will be emotionally drained over time. You'll be emotionally drained over time. Because let's think about this. You know, we got the Ace of Cups, and you may have a fallout with somebody. You may have a big fallout with somebody. Okay, because you found out they was doing some fraud ass shit. All right, that's why the Ace of Cups is here. You know, that's like this overwhelming emotion, feelings of emotion, right? Overwhelming feelings of emotion. You look at this card, these mermaids are holding hands, looking down like they want to get back into the water, but for some odd reason they're holding up this cup. They're holding up this cup. Sometimes you got to let go. You got to let go so you can get rid of this goddamn energy, get it away from you. Since air signs, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Sorry, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Some of y'all may be dealing with that kind of person. Or this may be something that's happening to you as a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, or any element, right? This just, you know, take it as it resonates, however it fits, all right? However it fits. But with the Empress energy, it's like, whoa, there is a harvest to be reaped. Somebody's birthing something new that they got to take care of. You got to take care of it. Look at this woman. She's an older woman with a little bitty baby in her hand. Some of y'all, this may have taken some time to get here. It may have taken some goddamn time to get here, but it's here now. Some of y'all may be learning from an older woman how to take care of something, how to build something up, or from an older feminine energy. It doesn't have to necessarily be a female, but from an older feminine energy. And there's two women here. We got the Queen of Cups and we got the Empress. There's two women here. Remember that the King of Cups, he doesn't allow the turbulence around him. Okay, sometimes he does, but majority than not, he doesn't allow the turbulence around him to move him, to get him out of his vortex, to get him out of his prosperity, to get him out of his manifestations. He doesn't allow his emotions to take over, or he shouldn't, because you got the Queen there. When you have a Queen and a King together, it's like y'all got to work together. Some of y'all need to work together with somebody else. Work together to get this prosperity. Work together to figure out who this fake and phony fraud motherfucker is. All right. And then here we go again. We got the Death card in reverse. I pulled this came out earlier, and I put it back and look, it showed itself again. Some of y'all may be dealing with Taurian energy. Some of y'all may be dealing with a lower vibrational Scorpio. Some of y'all may have decided that instead of you allowing things that no longer serve you to die off, you decided to kind of wade in the water type of shit. Like give these people the benefit of the doubt, but they already showed you that they were fake. They didn't have your best interest at heart. So why are you still having them around? What's the point? What's the point? The Death card is here to let you know that it's time to cut shit out. It's time for a new shift, a change. Paradigm, look at the purple all up in there. This person is draped up in purple. Draped up in purple. I told you about that purple candle. Then we got the Moon card. All things will be revealed in time. You don't have to keep asking. They will. Whoever this fake person is, or this fake situation, or a situation that may look one way and it really be a totally different way, it's going to be revealed. And it's part of the transition. It is. It's part of the transition. And look, that Ten of Swords wants to show his face too. He wants to show his face too. For some of y'all coming out of the struggle. For others of you are getting there. You're getting there. You're coming out of the struggle. Look at this. That look painful. Don't that look painful? That look like, God damn, man, you've been through a lot. But Just like I said in the Scorpio video the other day, and the Scorpio energy is here today too. And this is what I said in the Scorpio video. It's important, like the journey that you took to get here was necessary. This was necessary. Even though it may seem all kinds of fucked up, it was necessary. It just was. Because think about this. If you never experience any low vibrational energies, if you never experience any lows or challenges or trials and tribulations in your life, how would you know or have the belief, and you made it through, right? How would you know to have the belief in knowing that things will be better or will get better or are already better, right? Because remember, I told you, speak as though things are now, not as they should be, but as they are now. Because when you say should, that means that it's a possibility. No. Now, like they are now. All right. So let me pull some cards from the African American Tarot deck. I see the Three of Wands here as well. Some of y'all might be setting yourselves to get up out of here, to move around. You know, the earth is huge. It's huge. There are plenty of places to go. You don't always have to settle for where you are and with what you're doing. You can get out of here. People do it every day. You know, I wish somebody would, if you can, you know, see how many people move on a daily basis. Like what's the rate that people move? What's the rate? What's the rate that people move out of state, out of their cities? What's the rate? Do people move every 30 seconds? Or people moving every 5 minutes? Or what is it? Every month? People are moving and shaking. All right, Spirit, let's see. Let us see. Somebody's ships are coming in. Somebody's ships are coming in. Goddamn. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute here. Okay, let me put this down here. We got two cards that flipped over before I even started really shuffling. We got the Three of Pentacles. That's that number 3 again. Three of Pentacles. Working. Setting yourselves high. Shooting your target. Look at this man. He got a bow and arrow. Shooting his target. Look at the other man. He got a stethoscope. Is that a stethoscope? No, what is that? God damn it. Shit. What the hell is that he got that he looking at? He looking through up there? Somebody put it in the chat, please. I can't remember the name of it. But anyways, look at that. Keep your eye on the prize, man. Even if it seems like it's far away. Keep shooting for it. That's what this is about. Capricorn energy is long-term goal energy. They stand the test of time. Which one is this one? Hold on, y'all. I just got this deck not too long ago. They call this one, look, Lord have mercy. Now we got the Death card upright. Now we got the Death card upright. This is the Death card in this deck. Remember I told you about that purple? Look at that. That orange. Look at that. The Death card. It's like a cleansing. It's a cleansing. It's a cleansing. It's time for the rightful bearers of the earth to rise up and take their place. Play your position. It's time for you to play your position. If you came out on the poor side, on the low end, and you've been putting the work in, this is you. That's why the card that came before that is the Three of Pentacles. It's for you to set your sights high. Set your sights high. Look at this. We got two fours that came out. We got the Four of Cups. We also have the 4 Wands. Going on a journey, man. This card landed just like this. This is the 2 of Pentacles reversed. I like looking at the illustrations of these cards. This is it in the upright, but it came out in reverse. The 2 of Pentacles. It's like the choices are there to be made, but somebody is not willing to take a choice to make a choice. The choices are there to be made. It's either you're going to believe in this shit or you not. Either you're going to do it or you ain't. Either take a shit or get off the pot. Take a shit or get off the pot. We got a lot of pentacles. We got, there's a lot of water energy here. A lot of emotional energy here. A lot of intuitive energy here. Some of y'all need to pay attention to your dreams. Okay? Some of y'all need to take a closer look. We got the Chariot. That's the subconscious mind. Basically, what this is telling you, train your subconscious mind to see, believe that you already have what it is that you're looking for. The prosperity is already here. It's already here. So what other messages are there? Hold on. What other messages? Did y'all see that? Okay. Okay. Hold on. I gotta get up. Hold on a second, y'all. I got to get up for this. Oops. Shit, I unplugged it. Okay. Okie dokie. All right. And now that I'm looking at this, the Death card right underneath the King of Cups, that's like the death to wearing your emotions on your shoulders. That's like the death to allowing what happens around you to like dishevel your footing, right? There's the shift there. And it comes with you like whatever it is that you have in your subconscious mind, it's like being very, how you call it, very confident about this. Very confident, right? Strength. Fearless. Yes, fearless. That's what this is. That's you being fearless. Have no fear. Like a damn tornado behind them. That motherfucker got the sword out running. Okay, riding, going, hey, on them bulls, gone. Taurus energy is all up in here. All up in this reading, and Taurus energy is all up in here. But look at this. Being fearless. But in order for you to be fearless, you got to have some belief. You do. In order to be fearless, you have to have some synergy. That means be in alignment with your beliefs. Where'd he go? With your beliefs. Boom. Okay. You have to be in alignment with your prosperity. If you're looking for prosperity, then you have to be in alignment with it. You have to go after that shit fearlessly. Don't be afraid. For what? You done made it out of worse situations. What you scared for now? Don't be afraid of letting old shit die. Don't be afraid of letting old shit die. Also, don't be afraid of your cups being quote unquote empty. Because you always gonna eat, right? The cups, his cups are all empty, but he's still eating. His cups are all empty, but he is still eating. Have a song in your heart and joy in your spirit. Here we got the Eight of Swords reverse. Remember I talked about the restriction? Here's that restriction being lifted. That's that restriction getting the fuck away from you. Some of y'all have some karmic energy you have to pay. Some karmic debt. But look at this. This guy, if you look at this guy, he got a rock in his hand, put his swords around the entrapment that he had for this monster. And he is not afraid of that monster. Look at that. He is not afraid of that monster. He's not. He got his rock. He's being strategic. Look how he's moving like a Scorpio. Look how he's moving. He ain't afraid of the monster. He's not. Don't be afraid of what you think may be bigger than you, or who you think may be bigger than you, or the situations that you think may be bigger than you. Don't be afraid of that. For what? Let's see. We got the Knight of Cups. Oops. We got the Knight of Cups here. There we go. And then we have the Magician in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we got the Nine of Pentacles, baby. So let's talk about this Knight of Cups. Somebody like bringing you something and they're overjoyed to bring it. But don't this look weird as hell? It looks like a rabbit kangaroo. Don't that look like a rabbit kangaroo? Yeah. And this dude don't have a care in the world. Look at him. He look happy as hell riding in on his rabbit kangaroo. That may be some things that happen that may be so out of the fucking ordinary, but it feels good. You hear me? It feels good. Look at that. Look at the joy on his face, man. The pure joy on his face. To most people, this looks odd as hell. Oh, a telescope. Yeah, thank you, Jerome. Telescope. That's what I was trying to say. I was talking about a goddamn stethoscope. You know, yeah, y'all know what I meant. But this dude is riding on a rabbit kangaroo and happy as hell about it. Things will be coming to you out of the ordinary. Don't look for it in the way that it normally comes. Don't look for it in the way that that's most natural, or that's more logical, right? That's that Jupiter and Capricorn energy. Everything won't make sense. You won't be able to put all the pieces of the goddamn puzzle together. Just know that it's gonna work. Okay? Then the Magician card in reverse. Some people are not bringing in manifestations because they're not using all the goddamn tools. I told y'all, use the tools. Use the tools. Don't be afraid to use it. When it's in reverse, motherfuckers are afraid to use it. Or they don't. For what? For what? How does that help you? That don't help you. We got the Nine of Pentacles here. This man out here working on his own. He done built up his harvest. He's built up his harvest by himself. Like I told y'all, and I've been telling people in a lot of these readings, A lot of y'all gonna be doing this by yourself. Okay? And look, even here in the background, look in the background, right there. What is he doing? Working. That was all the work that he put in a long time ago. And now he gets to reap the harvest. Okay? And look at this, the 5 of Cups. Look at this 5 of Cups. All them cups have spilled. He's still slaying this damn dragon. He's still slaying it. That takes courage. That takes being fearless. That takes you being confident in yourself and believing that you can actually take this mofo. Now look at that big ass mofo. Look at it. I'm taking this mofo down. You hear me? That's what this is about, y'all. Things that seem bigger than you, problems that seem bigger than you, people that seem like they're bigger than you, situations. Man, kill that shit. You got to believe that you're capable of it. Some of y'all need to build up your self-esteem, build up your confidence. That's why I said start with a big goal, right? Here's your big goal. Have small goals that make up the big goal to get you there. So that as you move through those small goals and you cross them out. It's something about crossing out something that you did that it feels good. Okay? It feels good. All right? And then keep going, because as you're doing that, you're building up your confidence. You're building up your self-esteem. I know some of y'all may be thinking, well, I'll give you a prime example. If you guys have been following me for a while now, you've seen the progression of my channel, the progression of what I've been doing here on this channel. You know, first I started off just doing small little readings from like Instagram, and then I put them on here, and then they got longer, and then I started doing an intro, and then I started doing, you know, videos, you know, overwhelming myself, right? And then I got to a point where I was just like, well, you know, I don't feel like the acknowledgement or the recognition is matching the amount of effort. So what do you do when that happens, right? You got to lower your expectations of what you think, or take out your control over what the end result is going to be. So what did I do? I said, you know what? I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to keep it real basic. I'm only going to do the videos and upload them motherfuckers. That's it, right? That's it. That was a part of me taking my big goal and putting it into a smaller goal. Just like that. And as the channel grows, I'll start incorporating those things if my spirit is led to do so. Okay? So it's the same thing. What's going on, GK? Ah! Yep, I sure do. You say it sounds like I'm preaching a good message. Well, you know, I'm just trying to help the people out here. You know, because to be afraid or to be scared of what's to come, that kills everything. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I mean, I really feel like this whole reading is about strength. It's about pushing through. It's about tenacity. It's about self-confidence. It's about self-esteem. It's about perseverance. It's about you conquering your dreams and desires past what you see with the naked eye, with the human eye in this third dimension, because somewhere else in another dimension, way up there past the ethers, you are living your best life. You are. And if you dealt with any trials and tribulations and you came through them, why don't you believe that you'll keep going through and keep going through and keep going through? You know, life is a series of transformations and detachments. Okay? That's what life is. It's a series of transformations and detachments. Once you learn to let go, to detach, life will be so much better. You'll enjoy the transformation even more when you learn to detach. That felt good to say. I'm going to pull some closing messages, because we've been on here almost an hour. I'm going to pull some closing messages. Y'all have any questions, y'all leave them in the chat, but I'm going to pull some closing messages for this collective reading for y'all. All right. Spirit, the closing messages for the collective, for this new moon in Capricorn. solar eclipse. What are the closing messages? What are the closing messages? New beginnings, I just saw. Potential, I just saw. Enlightenment. Let's see. All right. If y'all don't take anything else from this reading, from this message, is to believe in yourself and to believe in the good that is meant for you. Period. That's meant for you. First part out, knowledge. Seek knowledge. Seek knowledge. And by seeking knowledge, it doesn't necessarily mean like you got to go and read a book or ask people a bunch of questions. Seek knowledge. Seek knowledge from yourself, from higher spirit, from divine spirit. That means when I told y'all to get out there and get grounded, that's part of you seeking knowledge. That's part of you seeking knowledge. Archangel Gabriel, messenger of creativity and hope. Hope being restored to the people. Okay? The color orange, again, the color blue, I see it. Purple, I see it. Pink. Y'all doing any work? All right, if you're doing any work, get those colors. Wear those colors. Lipstick, fingernail polish, earrings, jewelry, whatever it is. Even check your readings for your particular sign and any other elements that you know within your chart that I've done a reading for, because I've done all of the readings. Go and see if I talked about colors, any colors during your reading. If so, use those colors. Originality, blaze your own trail. And I told y'all, a lot of y'all will be doing this as a solo mission. You can't take everybody with you. Remember, I told you that this is part of things coming to you that are out of the ordinary, that don't necessarily look like what you expected them to look like. Some of y'all, this may be happening towards the, actually, this is the new moon right here. Back there, that's a new moon. That's a new moon back there. GK says colors carry energy and work with or against or. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Without a doubt. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have cheer up, live in the moment. Remember, I told you that you need to get some joy in your heart, a song in your soul. Okay. Even with this woman with originality, she's happy. She's happy. Find where your joy is and live in that vibration as much as you can. Embrace your shadow side as you can too, because it's important for you to use that energy as well. You need both. You need both. You can't be our own love and light, namaste, positivity all the time. Positive vibes only. Girl, boy, get the fuck out of here with that shit. That does not happen in real life. Nobody's life is 100% positive all the time. Nobody's. Okay? So take this time to ground yourself. You know, if I were you, I would get outside, put my feet in the ground, my feet in the grass, you know, touch some trees, hug some trees, whatever it is you need to do. Sit outside on your balcony or on your patio or on top of your car or something like that. Breathe in some of the sun rays, inhale and exhale from the root chakra out through the throat chakra, and you'll be just fine. Okay. Make sure that during this time you are staying in a place where you can go through the transition as smooth as possible. Okay. As smooth as possible. Work with the earth element as much as you can. So when you do your energy cleansing baths, get your herbs. Use your herbs. Please use your herbs. Herbs come from what? The earth. Okay, the earth. Use your herbs during your spiritual baths. Tonight, tomorrow, Friday, whenever it is. Use your herbs. You know, if you need to, Make your jar with your herbs in it. But whatever it is that you need to do that and do it well, right? Do it well. Set your intentions. Okay, there's a lot of water energy here, so that's definitely telling me that a lot of y'all need to get in or near water. In or near water. That's why this spiritual bath is so important. Get in or near water. Okay. Some of y'all need to make sure that you're working with the earth element when you're doing your spiritual work. Okay. You maybe have to use it as an offering. Charge the water. Put the water on your balcony, on your patio, windowsill where you can get some moonlight. Charge it and then drink it. Okay. Be in alignment. All right, y'all. So if y'all would like to book a personal reading, information is always down below in the description box. I know Kurma is over with now. Yay, it is. Y'all not worried about the gifts. If you ain't got them, you gonna get them. All right. You know, make sure that you are setting your intentions and you're going into the year of 2020 with a burning desire to win, to succeed, to take on the things that scare you. If it scares you, do it. All right. If it scares you, you need to do it. What else? Follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. Same name. I am well versed. Don't forget to like this video if you made it to the video. Share with somebody who may need to hear this message. Okay, we may need to hear. Share it with them. And as always, thank you so much for watching and supporting your girl. Okay. And as always, peace and love, love and light. And bye bye.